Hey, what's up, everybody? Just a little follow-up video on the 57 Chevy Nomad project car. If you guys have been following along, you've been able to see the steps that I do on a car. We've all went and looked at project cars that are in a million pieces and kind of half-ass primed, or maybe not even primed at all, maybe just stripped down and left in a building where the cycle change from the temperatures created flash rust on the body. But this car was missing quite a bit when I brought it home, and it has a lot of potential, but it has a lot of bad things also. And you know, if you're familiar with cars from the Northeast United States, you know you're going to have to deal with some type of metal repair. You're going to have to deal with something. I'm not saying there's not really nice cars around here, but you're going to have to deal with something along them lines. And you know, there's old Nomads that's been in the garage for forever, in a nice dry garage, that don't have a lot of rust. This car was used as a daily driver when it was new. So you could see the little hatchet marks or botched attempts for a repair on the quarter panel above the trim, and then obviously needs some work around the wheel well. The section in front of the tire probably was not quite as big when they first started working on it, but I think they trimmed some excess away from it. But overall, it's a really good project car. Really good project car. And you can see the door. It's a solid door. It's a really solid door. But look up here. It's going to need some work right there. Stud gun or something along them lines. But the front fender was real decent when I got it sanded down, but once again, it looked like maybe the door was opened up into the fender. And of course, the famous screw holes where they pull the metal out. But it's nothing I haven't seen before. But I got extremely lucky with the trim. The only piece of trim I had was this one, the door. But I mean, 57 Bel Air trim is, I mean, that piece is a long piece right there, so it's got a lot of different areas where it could be damaged. You can really see the whammo on the door, which I've got a stud gun, and I'm not trying to build no perfect car. I'll put filler in it. I'll make it straight. Maybe not quite as much as they did, but we'll do what we got to do to make it work. And then this side, I still got to do the hood and do the fender. But this side is far better. This needs a little bit of work. Down there, and then a little bit more back there. But overall, it's not a bad project car. The back here is really nice. And I don't know if you guys watch, but DD Speed Shop, if you guys don't watch him, check him out. He just got a 55 Nomad project car. And a bunch of people that comment on my channel was telling me, hey, check out DD's car, check out DD's car. So I've checked it out. I've been talking back and forth with him, and I know all about it. I told him, you know, if he's got questions, I'd be more than happy to help him with it. And if he was closer to me, I live in Ohio. If he was closer to me, I know where there's a car at. It's that car that DD Speed Shop got is, a lot of people think that car is toast. That car's got all the good stuff you want when you buy a Chevy Nomad. since the beginning, the 2000s, when the internet really started taking off, the Nomads have become a little bit more like around, you would say. But don't kid yourself. These cars are extremely rare. And I think that one that DD Speed Shop got will be a great car when he gets done with it. And if he ever wants to drive to Ohio, I'll take him right where there's a real rough. I mean, you want to talk about rough? This car is real rough. This 55 Nomad I know about, but it's got all the trim. It's got all the stuff his car needs. So yeah, I know about DD's Speed Shop 55. I can't wait to watch him build that. But back to this. This car it's really starting to look pretty good. One of my videos I switched to Krager's, and I still need to find two more, but I just haven't been able to find none yet. And they're getting pretty expensive. Years ago you could get Krager's pretty cheap, but not no more. Everybody's caught on to that. So tell me what you guys think about how this car's come along so far. It's got all the trim minus just a couple pieces. It's missing a little bit of the front end trim, you know, around the hood, the light bar that the turn signals are in. But I have the correct 57 Nomad back seat for this car. It's got the 57 two-door hardtop front seat in it. It's got a real nice 57 front seat in it. And I did a video on that to show the difference. The dash is all complete. Only thing it really needs on the dash is a Wonder Bar radio. But the cheapest one I found right now is $400, so it's not anything I'm that excited to do right this second. And in the garage, there's nothing happening in there. I wish there was. I've got the panels to work on the rust on this car. It's got a little bit of rust back there. And I bought rocker panels and them quarter patches for this one. So whenever I get the 57 all sanded down to where I'm at least happy with it, I'll jump on this 55 Nomad. And if you guys are just checking this video out for the first time, this car right here has got a big block 1970 454. It's a LS6. It's had a lot of work done to it. It's got an M21 Muncie 4-speed 538 gears, an old school Holley 3-barrel carb. This thing scares me. Everybody wants me to really get on it, but I would if it was a little bit easier to drive. And one of my guys that subscribed to me wanted to see some pictures of the interior. He's got a 56 Chevy wagon that he's had for a long time. These aren't original Nomad seats, but the seats the seats themselves are, but not the materials. And I believe them are the original Nomad door panels. They just have been covered up with the same type of material. Well, I guess I'll just show a little bit. Maybe Dan's secretly watching DD's Speed Shop. I left him a comment because he was throwing all this stuff around inside that car. I'm like, man, I know exactly how much that stuff is worth, man, and it is hard to find. So, like I said, the one person commented said and he wanted to see the interior in these cars to give him a little bit of an idea. And this one right here it's way more authentic. Like you see the back door panels, them are true 55 Nomad door panels. And so are the front door panels. And even the seat, it's a little roached out, but even the seat, this is the original 55 Nomad front seat. And then even more of the original Nomad door panels. See a little daylight down there. Cars from Ohio. What are you going to do? You just got to slowly fix them up. So anyways, guys, tell me what you think about that. I mean, from the first second I drove that thing, or drug that, I wish I drove it. Soon enough I will be able to drive it, but from the first second I drug that thing home, I've been working every chance I get. Like, it's chilly out here today. I bet you it ain't even 50 degrees. Ohio's real strange. It'll go from 90 degrees and humid, like flipping a switch. Within 2 or 3 days, it'll drop 40 degrees, and then you're in winter. We got 2 seasons, summer and winter. Dress accordingly. I just want to take a minute to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. And, you know, if you guys want to see something more of a car, or if you guys got any specific questions or things like that, feel free to comment. Like I just did the interior. The one guy, I was telling him I'd do a video on the interior, and I just now finally got around to it. So let me know what you guys think. And if you're new to the channel and you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe. If you like tri-fis, I pretty much do tri-fis nonstop. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next video.